wonderful day. Ellen truly smiles upon us. With her raids, a good omen.
She's caught a scent.
Salga Sevrante.
What do you need? Right away.
It begins.
Time to reveal the full plan, I guess. How are we supposed to get behind their lines?
You're gonna meet with an inside man. Hervius.
A spy?
Yes. He's been sounding out the purity since your escape from Greykeep. One of Sentenza's former men. Before we set out here, I've ordered him to infiltrate the Utran army. He will wait for you near the border wall in the east.
How will he recognize me? Is there a, I don't know, code word?
I hate to shatter your master spy fantasies, but your face is well known by now, Tahar. He knows whom to expect.
Understood. Remind me, what exactly do we do once we find the rune carriers?
Kill them. Take the rune, and order my sister to stop the attack and join us. Then we take that bloody thing to the Nexus and destroy it to break the spell completely. Maybe you can use a Godstone to get back here once you have Myra. That will be safer.
Fair enough. Anything else?
Yes. Be quick. Avoid unnecessary combat. Now go to her. And good luck.
Likewise.
be swift.
Yes, almost there.
Just give the word.
Let's see. Hervius, isn't it?
Aye, and you are Taha. I don't think you remember me, do you?
Should I?
Never mind. So Angar told me about your mission. Mind control. Shape her runes. It all sounds quite adventurous, if you don't mind me saying. So here's the situation. If those rune carriers exist, they would probably be in the northwest, in the old Iskandar loyalist camp.
Speaking of it, where are the Iskander loyalists now?
Dead, mostly. The purity gave them a chance to repent, but most of them wouldn't. It was pretty ugly. I didn't get the smell of burnt meat out of my nostrils for the next 2 days.
I see. And how do we get past that wall? Why did the Purity build it to begin with?
Purity? No, you misunderstand. It was House Utran who gave the order, because those refugees wouldn't stop coming. But to answer your question, there are 2 ways I know of. The first one leads, brace yourselves, through the gate. It will be very hard to find an opening, though, with all the troops swarming through.
And the second one?
That one's a tad trickier. Apparently there are tunnels smugglers once used to get wares over the Utran border. Word has it that some of the refugees used it to get across too.
Both ways sound pretty risky to me. The first one because it might get us killed. The second one because it will cost us time. And we don't even know if it exists.
Well observed, Tahar. But I'm afraid it's all I can offer. Once you make it past the wall, it should be easier. Just make sure to avoid the patrolling troops.
Any idea where those tunnels could be?
None. But if I had to make a guess, I'd look close to the wall itself.
All right. Thank you, Hervius.
Nothing to thank me for. Just, if this mind control thing is real, you have to put an end to it. Nobody should have that power.
I couldn't agree more. Yes?
Fine.
Interesting. Now would you look at
What the? You again?
What are you doing here? Why did you leave the camp?
You ask me?
Makes sense, I guess. Either way, we need your help. Do you know anything of old smuggling tunnels that could help us get past the Utran wall?
And if I do?
Then it would be greatly appreciated if you told us.
I get that. But I mean, what do I get in return?
How much?
No, you misunderstood. I don't want your gold. What I want is my things back, simple as that. I was in the bushes taking a leak when the Utrans showed up in the camp, and I had to make a run for it.
And now you want us to get them back for you?
That would be great, yes. I can't go out there by myself, not without a weapon. And even then...
It's all right. We'll do it.
Sir, give us the key or we will take it from you.
But...
Do I need to repeat myself?
So much for not my enemy, huh? Fine. Seems like I don't have much of a choice. Yes, I know about the tunnel. About the one to the northeast, that is. Lots of the other refugees tried their luck there. But from what I've been told, those Utran bastards plucked them right out from the hole on the other side. Not worth it if you ask me. And as far as I know, one of the refugees hid the key near the camp, under a rock, for any other soul who wants to follow.
Near the camp under a rock isn't very specific.
Right below the Godstone. You can't miss it.
All right, that'll help. Thank you.
Well, it's not like I had much of a choice, did I? Now, if you don't mind, I got things to attend to.
Go ahead.
Is there anything you need?
Why did you do this?
Because your decision was wrong. We do not have the time to help this man. Not with the Lord
What's next? Got it.
Sounds
I'll
like a
do
plan.
what's required. I'm injured. Good thinking. This will make it a little easier for the Lord Marshal.
That way?
Let's see.
I am ready.
Yes, of course.
Interesting. Let's see. Yes, that's it.
Found the key?
Yeah, at least I think so. We'll have to try it out. Let's go find that tunnel. The refugee said it was to the northeast.
I'm injured.
Now would you look at that? Let's see. Here we go. I think it's better if one of us scouts the way first. Iana, you go in.
Me? Well, fine. If you think it's wise. What happens when I'm through? Will you come after me?
No, I think it's better if you look for a godstone nearby. Then the rest of us can use it to teleport ourselves.
I understand. Then I'll see you on the other side.
So, what's the plan? You got it.
Iana! Everything okay?
What do you require?
Let me know what you need. As you want.
Now would you look at that?
Always a pleasure. Now let's find Lady Utron and this rune carrier.
Yes?
Sure.
Fine.
Interesting.
Aeneir's light. Intruders.
Myra, run!
Myra, run.
Will do.
A fine plan. Yes, of course.
Here we go.
Healing! Need healing!
I'm injured.
They killed one of our heroes!
I'm injured. I'm injured.
What is it?
Quite the fight.
See if they have the rune.
Interesting.
It connected with you, just like the Harbinger's rune did. I think you can control Lady Myra now.
Then let's go find her.
Corporal?
Healing!
I'll be swift.
As you want.
Need healing.
I'm injured.
Fine.
Yes.
Just give the word.
Understood.
Of course.
Yes? Sounds like a plan.
I understand.
You'll regret this. Now would you look at that? Lady Myra?
Lady Myra.
Ellen's reigns.
How do you feel? Are you wounded?
How do I feel? Am I wounded?
What now?
What now?
You should order her to stop the assault on the fortress.
All right. Command your men to lay down their weapons and stop the assault on the fortress. The Ushran house is now no longer allied with the Purity, but with Northander.
I command my men to lay down their weapons and stop the assault on the fortress. The Utran house is no longer allied with the Purity, but with Northander.
She sounds different than when the Purity priests commanded her.
Probably her mind needs time to adjust. Still, this is so damn wrong. We need to destroy that rune as fast as possible.
All right. Then back to Angar. Once we've made sure he's safe, we'll head back to Mullendir. We've done what we came here for.
Here we are. Now destroy that bloody rune.
Shouldn't we at least study it first? I mean, we don't know what...
Are you deaf? Destroy it!
All right. I'll take care of it now. But I need... privacy.
Are you trying to trick me, dwarf? I swear, if you...
Fine, come then. Come and keep shouting at me all you like, because that's the best way to ensure I'll make a mistake and have that rune cause your sister's brain to explode.
All right. You'll get your privacy. I'll go find a bed for Myra in the meantime. She needs water and food.
Follow me, Tahar.
To this day, the Shaper's magical and technological prowess remains unrivaled.
All right, here we are.
Iskrim? What's the matter?
I won't do it.
What?
You heard me. I will not destroy the rune.
Are you joking? This thing is what's controlling Lady Myra.
Yes, it is, but there's something I haven't told you. Something I only found out a week ago.
Yes?
The Shapers. I finally understand their secret. Why they persisted for so long. Why during their reign there was not a single power who dared to defy them, not even the dragons. Why there was peace.
The rune.
It all makes sense now. The Shapers used these runes to control, to ensure stability.
They enslaved their own people by exerting mind control. Is that what you're getting at?
Enslaved? So a murderer put behind bars is a slave too? No, Tahar. They used the runes to protect their empire from its enemies, from outside and from within. Don't you see? This is the reason why there were no wars, no coups, no stupid rebellions. Because the Shapers had the power to correct misguidance. And the best thing about it? The control didn't even suffer. They merely had their views readjusted and continued to live on a normal life.
Lady Myra doesn't seem normal at all. She acts like some kind of machine.
Yes, because neither we nor the Purity have even come close to comprehending the true power of the rune. We're sodding amateurs.
So what's your plan? Use the rune to create a second Shaper Empire?
No, use it for the greater good. For us, for our purpose. For our battle against that lunatic Lacane. Damn it, Tahar. This might be the key that I've been looking for. The key for stability, for peace. I will not destroy it.
Iskrim, calm down. There has to be another way.
No, there isn't.
Iskrim, you've said it yourself. With Myra's current state of mind, she cannot help us win over the other houses. And without them, we'll never recapture Greykeep. Lacane will win. Please, you have to trust me with this. The rune must be destroyed.
Fine. Fine. But I'm doing this for you. You understand me? I will destroy it. But as soon as there's time, I will start my research again, and no, you cannot stop me. Agree with me or not, I know this power can do good. I just know it. It's done. Go see after Lady Myra, Tahar. I need time.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Cold?
I don't know, Angar. I just feel different.
Tahar, what happened? Did the dwarf destroy the rune?
He did.
I see. Well, something is off. Myra, she's different.
What?
Myra?
I don't know. I feel strange, cold.
See? That bloody rune, it did something to her mind.
Lady Myra, what do you mean by cold?
Dark, empty. I don't know how to describe it. Forgive me.
But you remember who you are, don't you?
I am Lady Myra Emmeline Arendir, third-born daughter of House Utran.
But we destroyed it.
That's my point. Her mind, it must have suffered permanent damage. None of this should have happened. None of it. Myra, you should get some rest. Things might be different tomorrow.
Yes, brother. As you say.
Come, let us call your companions. There's things that need discussing.
All right. Now that my sister is safe and we have the Utran army beside us, we need to discuss our course of action. As I've hinted at already, there are two more problems we need to take care of before we can gather to convince the other royal houses to join forces with us and reconquer Greykeep.
Lacane's Iron Ones, and the Leonida forces.
Iron Ones? You mean these giant walking armors?
Yes. We need to destroy the place where the Purity manufactures them. And we need to eliminate Amaria Leonida, who has allied herself with the Harbinger.
House Leonida has the strongest army in Nortander. Wouldn't it be wiser to forge the alliance with Wulfgar and Hallett first and then deal with them?
It would, but Leonida is controlling the borders. In other words, until we've taken care of her and the Ironborn, we couldn't move the Wulfgar or Hallett forces, even if they agreed to an alliance.
Amaria Leonida allied herself with the Harbinger? Why?
Because she's probably the most ardent follower of the Purity's teaching. She was the first truly influential Nortandian to repent when Lacane's new religion was founded, and also the first to declare her unconditional loyalty after Lacane showed his true face and took over Greyfell.
That's not good. How do you plan to neutralize her? We can't just move our army into Leonider territory. That would be suicide.
Well, that's where we got lucky. Amaria Leonider has taken up position in the Eye.
In the marshlands? Why?
My guess is as good as yours, but I suppose it has to do with your father's laboratory. I doubt Lacane is done with it.
So, Amaria is leading the army herself. How? I didn't know she knew about warfare.
Well, word has it that the Harbinger has, how should I say, granted Amaria a gift as a token of gratitude for her loyalty. Magical powers, in other words. Maybe even a part of this Archfire energy. No, I don't know if these rumors are true, but we'll have to consider them when we make our plan.
Well, seems like this will be quite the battle.
Indeed, which is why we need a good strategy.
Any idea what these Iron Ones actually are? Golems?
No, I doubt it. They have the magical signature of a human. I guess we'll need to find out.
Yes, though I'm fairly certain the Harbinger's new magic has to do with it. The Archfire.
But if that's the case, how are we supposed to deal with them?
Well, according to my scouts, there is a place where they are being created by whatever unholy power is behind this. And it seems that this smeltery, if you want to call it that, is in the Windwall foothills.
So we travel to Windwall and burn down that factory. Is that the plan?
Yes. It's a simple task, but it won't be easy. We can be sure that the Purity is doing all in their power to protect it.
Fair enough. Then let's start making preparations.
Good. I'll be here if you need me.
Corporal Tahar? Corporal Tahar!
Private Miller, isn't it? What's the matter?
I have news. Bad news.
Report.
Our scouts, they reported something. A dragon has appeared near the canyon. An elder.
Are you sure this isn't a mistake?
Quite sure. The Iron Falcons found 3 keepers torn apart and scorched in a way that only a dragon could do it. But what's even more alarming is that the Falcons believe that said dragon is heading our way.
Why?
I don't know, Corporal. I just don't know. What are your orders?
Where's the dragon now? Is it moving?
I don't think so. According to the Falcons, it has landed in a small oasis in the scorching desert. A 1 or 2 day journey from Aenir's Blade. What will you do, Corporal? I know this war is already taking up all of your resources, but we cannot just stand by and watch while that creature comes at us, can we?
If it's a threat, we'll travel to the oasis and kill it. We can't risk that thing interfering with our plans now.
I understand. Want me to tell the others?
I'll do it when we head out. Dismissed, Private.
Sir.
What's next?